What's up, guys? I am here in Grafton, Illinois for a Starseed convention called the Rebels for Disclosure. It's exciting. Look at this place here on the Mississippi. This is gorgeous. It really is. That's Missouri over there. But yeah, I'm still in Illinois, just barely. Go for a swim if I want to. Probably not. But I want to talk today a little bit about Starseeds, Wanderers, hybrid children, some fun stuff, some fun topics. You know, we're moving into a new age here on Earth where you know, timeless wisdom is being shared everywhere and all this stuff, but there's an ascension process happening on Earth. And let's just say it was a closer call for humanity on what type of planet this was going to turn into. Could have very easily gone into negativity, totalitarian regime controlling the world, you know, trying to control people, and we were heading that way for a while, but that's where Starseeds come in. There are many planetary systems across this universe, and there are many planets with life on them that have evolved far more than Earth at this moment in time. And at a certain point of evolution, these intergalactic species, races of people, started to come together because they embraced the truth that we're all one, that oneness is the truth, that unconditional love is the fabric that holds everything together, that allows all of these experiences to happen, that respects the free will of every single being in existence. Because we're all source, we're all love. And so there is a confederation of intergalactic races that work together. And there are some that work for more negative purposes, but the majority are of the mind that we're all one, that it's all love, that love, while it is patient and kind and understanding, it also doesn't sit back and let suffering continue without making an effort, you know? And so that's what Starseeds really are. Boots on the ground, here on Earth. Beings, higher frequential beings, who choose to enter the reincarnation cycle here on Earth and come with a mission of love to share with the people, to change the world from the inside out, to raise the consciousness. And you know, I definitely vibe with that, definitely resonate with that idea for myself. But yeah, it is beautiful, you know? And so I want to assure you, because I brought up that Earth was possibly going towards a negative totalitarian type of thing. That's not the case if you're watching this. You're not on that timeline, that's for sure. We're on the timeline where humanity heals. And Starseeds are a big part of that. Embracing our interstellar, intergalactic connections is a big part of that. Right above me right now, and all over the world, all across, out in the atmosphere or outside the atmosphere of Earth, are star beings resonating at a higher frequency than what we can perceive with our visible eyes. And they are here to help us. In many cases, they are us, because we're all one. But, you know, some of us may be up there projecting our consciousness down into an incarnation here. That's totally possible. That is definitely happening, you know? we have missions here to help humanity. And so yeah, a lot of these starseeds are technically fourth density wanderers. And basically what that means is at a certain point of evolution of consciousness, especially projecting yourself as a soul, your soul may get to a point where now you want to go and be of service to others at other planets, much like Earth. Oh, that's a cool crane right there. I don't know if you can see it. There it is. Been seeing cranes everywhere the last couple of weeks. I don't know why. I should probably look up the spiritual meaning of that. Anyway. So there's these fourth density wanderers who sometimes go back to places where third density consciousness, like Earth has been for a while, is prominent, and where that stage of evolution is happening. And they come and they bring a message of love to remind people and give people hope, to inspire people. And that's what, like Jesus, for example, was a late fourth density wanderer, about to graduate to fifth density. But instead of graduating to that next density of consciousness, he came to Earth and really modeled to us unconditional love, and the love and the wisdom that it takes to evolve into a fifth density being. And so most of us here are either very late third density beings who are ready to graduate to fourth density, or we are already fourth density beings who come in, are born here, and generally have wounds and things like that occur, which moves us back into sort of a third density view of living and perspective. But as we heal, we move back up into the fourth density. And when you're at fourth density, it means you've chosen a polarity. So you've chosen positive or negative. If you're watching this, you're going to be positive, that's for sure. We believe in love. We believe in embracing truth and wisdom, and embodying the principles and ideas, the ideals that we believe in, you know, that feel authentic to us, that make our hearts feel good, because our hearts really tell us what's right for us, what's our truth, you know. So that's definitely how I feel. I feel like myself, I resonate very much with Pleiadians. Oh, there's buzzards, or something, I don't know, whatever. Lots of birds around here. This place is really beautiful. But yeah, definitely resonate with like Pleiadians, Syrians. Big butterfly just flew by too. There was another one, can't think of it now. But anyway, I resonate very much as being a later fourth density wanderer who's here with a mission of love to help people. And so starseeds, wanderers, they're kind of the same thing, you know, just another term for it. It's not, one's not better than the other. They mostly imply the same thing, meaning a being who didn't originate on Earth, a soul who didn't originate on Earth, but has come to Earth and probably has prepared many lifetimes. Personally, I feel very connected to humanity and Earth. I feel like I've lived many incarnations here. I feel like I've lived lives in Egypt, ancient Greece, Japan, India, Tibet, you know, just all the places, Atlantis back in the day, you know. I just resonate with Earth and humanity so much. I have such love and desire to see humanity heal and to remember who they are and to join this interstellar, intergalactic alliance that really is our birthright, you know, to know that we're not alone in this universe, to know that there is higher wisdom, that there is an end to suffering. There is an end to suffering. There is an evolution that leads you out of your suffering. Because when you're a being of love and light, what do you hate to see more than anything else? It's someone else suffer. We would rather suffer than see someone else suffer. You know, that's why learning the wisdom of love and self-love is so important. Without that self-love, you can't really learn the wisdom of love. Unconditional love is a balance, a healthy balance of self-love and love for others. Recognizing, seeing yourself in others, seeing the divine in yourself and others. And yeah. And now hybrid children is a totally different thing. I mean, it's not really, you know, these are going to be higher frequency beings that are coming to Earth, and they are right now. Now, we had waves of volunteers coming up the last, really since like World War II. You know, it started with like the baby boomer generation, with all of those souls coming in. So many came in, and so many were starseeds and wanderers, and many of them are known as like indigo children, and then another wave of crystal children, another wave of rainbow children. All these different you know, higher frequency beings that were coming into really low frequency situations and bringing light there where the light was needed, you know. And so that's just sort of what was happening. Hybrid children are the children that have been being born the last 15, 20 years and still today. And they're born already having a much higher level of wisdom, naturally having more access to their higher abilities, psychic abilities, understanding energy more easily, understanding themselves more, and being their authentic selves more easily, I should say, you know. And so it's really beautiful to see. I see it in my own family with young children and stuff. I see it all over the place now, you know. And they're beautiful, and they really understand these higher ideas already. Like, you just talk to them and like, oh yeah, that makes sense, that's totally accurate. You see some kids who are, you know, 10, 11, 12, and they're like channeling source and bringing out wisdom. Like, how do you know that? You don't never heard it before. They're just speaking it. It just comes through. It's just part of who they are, you know. And it's awesome. And so, I mean, there are people today and for years leading up to now that have been communicating with the soul of their unborn child that they're not even pregnant with yet, and then having that, and then when the child's ready to come in, like, you know, like, it all just happens synchronistically, and they know that this being is coming in through them, and they accept it, and they, you know, it's like, it's incredible. Like, these are real things, real experiences that people are having, and the world is just far different than what we were raised to believe. Reality is far different, and it's way more beautiful, and it's way more complex, but the truth of it, the love, all of it is very simple. It's the expansiveness that becomes so complex. Like, all the things you can imagine, they do exist somewhere, and they can exist right here too. We really are moving. That's why movies like, you know, Star Wars and Lord of the Rings even, and all these things, like all these amazing adventures and quests and exciting possibilities, they're all real. They all exist. And it really is time to start embracing those ideas, to realize that life can be way more exciting than we thought it is. It's not just grow up, work forever, hate yourself, and then die. That's not what it is. It's not at all. It's not at all. So if you resonate with any of this, you may be a starseed too. Welcome. Much love, guys, and I'll see you in the next one.